welcome to Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda, and today I'm going to do the weekly love reading for Cancers. How are my Cancers doing? I hope y'all doing good, and I hope this new month brings us all good things, good energies. Let's get right to it. Don't forget to take the reading as it resonates. And let's see what energies are approaching you this week about your love life and love connections. And let's see what Cancers are dealing with and what messages does the universe have for you, Cancers, about your love lives. Let's get right to it. Cancer. So the first card that popped up, your central energy influencing you or that you're working with or dealing with, Cancer, is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you or the person you're dealing with, it's like you're not working on this situation. There's some situation that's like you guys don't feel like is workable. There's disagreement maybe even. Oh, wow. Cancer! You're dealing with a toxic situation or person. Or the person's just like behaving or have been behaving in a toxic way, unhealthy way. If they're not like generally that way, they did still behave or harness that toxic energy. Okay. So yeah, you don't really feel like working on this situation right now. Oh my goodness, I forgot to turn the light on. It's a little dark. Sorry guys. Alright, let me come close to the light. But yeah, you don't feel like there's a potential to work on this. Like it's like an unworkable situation. Like it's tough. And for you, Cancer, I have the Knight of Wands along with the Two Cups in reverse. So this connection that you have, I do think that you have an emotional connection with this person, or you at least had it before if you don't anymore. But there was like a mutual emotional deep love connection between you two of some sort. But right now that connection is not as strong anymore. Some of you might have resentment or anger or frustration. There's going to be pretty fast communication between you two, I think. Possibly about a rejection, about an offer and a rejection. I'm going to show you guys the cards in a second, but it's like the Knight of Wands is like the person passionately jumping in towards towards their goal or whatever. So it's like you're let me show you these other cards and then it'll make more sense. There's like some sort of a heartbreak going on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on that's causing this heartbreak. So this is your person's energy. I have the Four of Cups along with the Ace of Cups. So there's like an offer being made, but it's being rejected because your person either has other options or they're very tired with getting the same kind of offer over and over. Like they've seen it before. It could have become like a pattern. Three's a pattern, the same thing repeating. Whatever the case may be though, there's like an offer of love, of emotion, maybe some healing or apology, something emotional, but your person is rejecting it. See, I'm trying to figure out whether this offer is from you or not. Because I do have the Knight of Wands moving towards someone or something. But you have the 2 cups in reverse. So, you know what? I need clarification, and it immediately popped up. Wow. It's like the cards were waiting for me to like shuffle them. The card that popped up is the Fool. Ooh. And options. Considering other options. I think this person has options. Or an illusion of options. Your person, I think, is rejecting an offer of love or healing because they have other options that they're looking at. Could be an illusion of options too, where they think they have the options when they really don't. But in any case, it's like they have some options that they're looking at other things or people or situations. So they're turning away, they're rejecting this offer coming in, and you're going to be by yourself. You're going to take a new leap of faith, starting from zero, like a new chapter, a new book in your life. So this, whether this offer was made, whether this offer comes from you or not, it's like a rejection of some sort, and possibly this offer is from you, whether directly or indirectly, I don't know, but it's like very decisively you decide to go on your own and be by yourself. Okay, this is just a little confusing. I'm trying to make sense of it. Alright. For some of you, Cancer, you're... Okay. It's coming to me. So, for some of you, I think you're the one who wants to take a new leap of faith and offer this person, your person, something, whether it's your love, emotions, nurturing, help, or healing, apology, something positive and something tied to emotions. It's like, I think you want to start fresh and look at things in a new perspective, and you make this offer to them, but they reject it. And so your heart is broken, and you're disillusioned due to this heartbreak. You're disillusioned with this person or with your feelings. There's some sort of a disillusionment, some sort of, like, it's, you're taking off your blindfolds and you're seeing things, or you're going to see things a lot more clearly. A lot of your fears or anxieties or mental blockage that you might have are going to disappear, and all there is going to be left is heartbreak, sadly. And the reason this person is rejecting your offer is because they're looking at other options elsewhere, whether it's other people or other things, situations, other solutions, whatever it may be. They're looking at other things, other options. And so you're going to be left alone. And there, again, could be resentment and frustration on your part. Or anger. And this connection you guys have is like turned upside down. It's just not, it's not going to work. At least not for now. Again, the Devil card in the reverse, along with the Six of Pentacles. This person could be... Okay, it could go in many different ways, but what I'm getting is it's like there's a give and take situation in order to end a toxic situation or connection or behavior. This could be where like you were dealing with a person who was unwilling to work and do their part when it comes to this relationship or situation, and it had become toxic. But now like they're gonna wanna give once they break your heart. What in the okay. It's like they're gonna finally give in. They're gonna finally give or put in effort or offer help or offer and give you something that will end the toxic situation you guys had between you two. It's like they're trying to better themselves or something. And for others of you, if this is not the case, Cancer, for others of you, this person gives uncontrollably. Like they might overspend, they might overwork, they might overdo things, overgive, where it's just like it's toxic. It might be like a deep-rooted situation in them, and it could also go the opposite way, where this person in the past didn't give at all, and so that's why like the situation became very toxic, and now they're trying to change their ways. It could be both, whether this person either likes to give all or give none. You know, they can't find a balance, a common ground. They can't just find the balance, sadly. But the good thing is the devil is in the reverse. So I think that toxic behavior, connection, or situation is being left in the past. So there's forward movement of some sort. But I still think that you feel like you can't really trust this situation or this connection or this person. I have the King of Pentacles in reverse along with the Queen of Wands. So it's like, I don't think that you trust this person. You might think that there's money problems. It could be that they're unstable or unfaithful. It could be very, very stubborn, or like I said, they overspend or become extremely selfish in a material way. Like there's problems, like practical problems or trust issues in this situation. And you might also feel like confident, but you might also have troubles with stability or money issues yourself, Cancer. So could be mutual. Or you were asking for help from them because you were having financial situations, but they were like giving, or they weren't giving, but now that they're giving but with strings attached, with conditions. For some of you that could be the case. But you do feel confident, or you're going to feel confident. I mean, obviously, you have the Three of Swords with the heartbreak, the disappointment, the pain, the betrayal, whatever, happens, take it as it resonates. But you're going to pull yourself out of that situation because you're going to feel very disillusioned, and you're going to gain some mental clarity. You're going to move forward, and you're going to feel pretty good, pretty confident, pretty passionate about, whatever you want. But yeah, there's some practical issues here. And the person you're dealing with, I have the Star in reverse along with the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think this person's like toxic. You guys mutually could be problematic, honestly. But in any case, at least one person in this connection like is toxic, is wishy washy, like they're inconsistent. Um, but yeah, they're like there's unhealthy communication. There's I think especially with the star in reverse, it's like some things are being kept in the dark. Some things are being kept from you, Cancer. And this person is either very immature with their communication with you. It could be on and off. It could be very limited, a little bit. It could be lies involved. Um, or it could be like they're spying on you and stuff. Social media, messages, phones, whatever. Um, yeah, or they could just completely cut off communication with you. But I think with the star in reverse, there's like either they feel like there is no hope in the situation, so they cut you off but still spy on you, or they're keeping some secrets and so they're giving you very limited and skewed information, Cancer. Take it as it resonates. But there's something like it's like negative. I'm getting like this negative vibe from them. Situation could always be reversed, so take it as it resonates, but I'm reading the cards as they show up. I'm seeing the devil on their side, but you could also be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with strong Capricorn energy in their chart. The devil card is tied to Capricorn energy. So, but you could be dealing with anybody, so take it as it resonates. Still, there's something toxic going on, or was going on in the past, if not right now. Let's see what else you're dealing with. The devil again. Talking about all the devil stuff, and the devil shows up, huh? That's the central energy influencing you. Told you. It just feels so toxic, so negative. And then I have I'm like banging on the table. And then I have the Queen of Swords. Cold. That's your energy, by the way. The Queen of Swords. Cancer. You're dealing with it's like, the situation is toxic. Like I said, it could be mutual, where both of you have unhealthy ways of dealing with stuff or dealing with each other. But it could be like you or them. Take it as it resonates. It'll be different for a lot of Cancers, so. You could also be looking at your options, Cancer. You could also be looking for ways of solving this issue. Okay. Alright. Things are becoming a little more clear. So the person you're dealing with, Cancer, they're definitely financially independent. They seem like they're financially or independent, or independent in a material way. They're secure. I have the Nine of Pentacles for them. You, however, Cancer, might have emotional codependency issues. Don't get mad. For some of you Cancers, again, take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. I have other messages. But For some of you Cancers, it seems like you're the one who has some unhealthy or toxic behaviors. But again, it could go both ways, or both have unhealthy ways of dealing with each other. Could be you, could be them. The central energy influencing you is the devil. So you could be dealing with the devil, or you could be under the influence of the devil. Take it as it resonates. But it's a very strong card, and it's tied to Capricorn. Could be dealing with somebody with strong Capricorn energy. And in any case, there's a toxic situation happening here, man. And I do think that you have emotional codependency issues. Because I have the Nine of Cups in reverse along with the Queen of Swords. So you could be very cold, very calculating, try to keep a clear mind, and try to judge situations with your mind, but underneath there's some emotional problems, clinginess, codependency. It could also be, if that's not the case for you Cancer, it could also be where there is emotional codependency between you two, where they could be codependent on you Cancer, and you're judging them and assessing the situation with a clear mind. So take it as it resonates, but in any case, there is an emotional codependency, a manipulative, like, entrapment situation happening, going on, of some sort. And their energy is the Queen of Cups along with the King of Wands, so it's very positive. Like, their side is very positive, and your side is not. So you're having major issues, and they feel completely fine with wherever they are. Yeah, they feel like they're in control of their emotions, and to a point where they feel healthy, and they want to share it with people. It could also be, they share it. They want to share their love, their compassion, their nurturing, show that they care. But could also be that they want to offer apology or a chance to heal. Something tied to emotions, but in a healthy way. And then the King of Wands, it's like they're very confident. It's like they're independent. They're like the leader of their own in their own lives. Like, they trust themselves and their own decision-making skills, their own judgment. They feel very, joyful and passionate and confident about their situation. And for you Cancer, I have the Four of Cups and along with the Hermit in reverse. So again, can go two ways. Whether you're like, you can't stand being alone, for some of you, that could be true. And for others of you, it's like you just go overboard on being lonely or alone. And it's in the situation you're in, it's like you're trapped in this tower by yourself, and you just can't stand it, or you're just very underwhelmed and bored or disappointed with it. And so it's like there's some sort of a rejection happening here. You want to like leave, get out of the situation you feel like you're trapped in. If you feel extremely lonely, you might want to, you could be still in a relationship but feel completely lonely. Or you could be where you're not with the person and you feel lonely. In any case, you want to get out of the situation. Or if you feel like you can't stand being alone, you might feel even trapped by your emotions. Because this is the Cups, so it's dealing with your emotions. Or you're just not sad, even though you're like, you can't stand being alone, and you're you want to find people to be around or whatever. Or if you are already around people, you might feel very like uninterested and unfulfilled and bored, and just you're not really feeling the love, basically. And the individual you're dealing with, Cancer, I have the Nine of Pentacles like I showed you earlier, and then along with the Hierophant. So this person feels very secure, but financially independent, and maybe even like they have abundance. Maybe they're doing pretty well for themselves materially, financially. Could also be a family situation here, by the way, where they have the kids or something. Um, because with the Hierophant, it could be where you guys are married and they're doing everything by the book. They're following the rules, they're following tradition or convention, and there could also be very judgmental too. Like, you have to follow my rules. But yeah, this seems like they might have the upper hand in this situation because they feel very independent, especially financially, in a position where they can give. They could also be a pretty like successful business owner or entrepreneur or something like that too. Your person, but your energy, Cancer, is showing up. Excuse me. Is showing up as the King of Swords in reverse, along with the Two of Wands. So, oh man. There's going to be a decision that's going to be made. Excuse me. There's definitely going to be a decision that's going to be made between you two, because on both sides at the very end, I have two decision cards. I have two wands trying to decide. It could mean a couple other things too, but in this case, the person you dealing with, I have the Judgment card, and for you, I have the Two Wands and along with the King of Swords in reverse. So I think there really is a decision that's going to be made between you two, and it's possible that it could be in their favor and not in yours. They're gonna make a decision in a very confident way. Very strong decision, Cancer. The person you're dealing with, I have the Strength card along with the Judgment. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with a strong Leo energy. The Strength card is tied to Leo, but your person is going to make a very strong judgment call, a decision. Watch out for anger. This guy looks so angry. But they're going to be very decisive and make this decision with conviction. Whereas you, it's like either you're going to completely shut this down and don't even want to deal with them because the offer or the decision they're making is just outright like outrageous. I can't speak. Outrageous. Or you're going to be pissed. You're going to turn very cold, very nasty, very critical, very bitchy, very jerky. Whatever. You're going to be negative. You're not going to really be happy about this. So you might still also try to find some balance, meet a common ground, and consider your options, weigh things. Maybe, you might want to wait around a little bit to wrap your head around this decision that you guys are making. But it seems like they're trying to make it for you, for both of you, and you're not happy with it. You're not having it. You're just going to let them have it. There's toxic codependent situation, man, whether it's on your part or theirs or mutual. And yeah, watch out for that final decision that your person's going to try to make. But yeah, this was your weekly love reading, Cancer. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video and make sure you subscribe to my channel before leaving. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye-bye.